Welcome you back in the Leaders Odyssey online homeschooling system. In this week, your learning objectives are computer memory, secondary memory, classification of secondary memory, memory capacity, optical discs, such as you will learn about CD, DVD, DVD-RW drive, Blu-ray drive, etc. Flash memory, that includes memory card, USB drive, pen drive, or stick, etc. Students, you have learned about computer memory and you have learned about primary memory, its classification as well. In this week, you will be able to learn about secondary memory and its classification. Only for a revision, I will revise here. Computer memory is the storage or spaces used to store data, information, and instructions to be processed by the CPU. Computer memory plays a vital role in the functioning of a computer system. Then computer memory is divided into primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory is also called as a cache and main memory. Then main memory is classified as a RAM and ROM. We have learned all this. Today you will learn about secondary memory. Let's move towards the classification of secondary memory. Here is the part of secondary memory called magnetic disks, which includes hard disk drive and floppy disk drive. Optical disk, which includes compact disc, digital versatile disc, and Blu-ray discs. Flash memory, which includes memory card, USB drive, etc. Now let's move towards the secondary storage. Secondary storage helps us to store data not only on our computer but also on external devices in order to move it to other computers. Students, if we take the example of secondary storage like USB, which you use frequently, USB is the you know that your USB you can connect to your computer to store data, as well as you can connect your USB to another computer. Firstly, you connect your USB into your computers, then you store the data into your USB and you can disconnect from your computer and connect to another computer to transfer that data from your computer to another computer as well. That's why it is called that the external devices or secondary memory or secondary storage are used to store data, as well as it is used to move data or transfer data from one computer to another computer as well. Then the types of secondary storage are hard disk drives, the main or basic secondary storage hard disk drive. And hard disk drives can also be divided into internal and external. Internal hard disk drives are inside your computer, external disk drives are outside your computer. Sometimes you connect it to your computers and sometimes you take it out, put it in your cabinet. Floppy disk. Floppy disk was used in the past, but nowadays it is not used. Flash memory like USB, memory card into your mobile phones. Optical disc, that is called CD, DVD, DVD-RW, and Blu-ray. Tapes. The tapes, you know that students in the past people used tapes like cassettes. There were two holes and tapes were there. That was tapes used to store data. Sometimes people used to use that tapes to listen to the music. Sometimes people used that tapes to record their voice and send to their beloved ones who are far away in any other country. That was also secondary storage. And all other unit of permanent information storage are considered as secondary storage. They are saying that this HDD, floppy disk drive, flash memory, optical disk, tabs, these all are secondary storage devices. Memory capacity. Students, you know about memory capacity, that storage capacity and reading writing speeds are the main characteristics of storage devices. We measure the storage capacity in bytes. We measure the digital data in bytes. Firstly, we measure it into bits. What is bit? One bit is the basic unit of information or data. Bit is the basic unit of information and data. Like for liquids, for the measuring of liquids, for water and milk we use liter. For data we use bit. One bit is 0 or 1. Data is stored into your computer only in the form of 0 or 1. Then one bit is equals to 10 or 11 only. Then 8 bits equals to 1 byte. 1 bit is the basic unit. Then greater from the bits there is byte. Then 8 bits equals to 1 byte. Then 1024 bytes equals to 1 KB. Then 1024 KB equals to 1 MB. Then 1024 MB equals to 1 GB. It means that GB is greater than MB, MB is greater than KB, KB is greater than bytes, bytes is byte is greater than bits. Then 1024 GB equals to 1 TB. 1024 TB equals to 1 PB, petabyte. 1024 PB equals to 1 EB, exabyte. 1024 EB equals to 1 ZB, zettabyte. 1024 ZB equals to 1 yottabyte. Here 10 raised to power 3 is equals to 1 KB. 10 raised to power 6 is equals to 1 MB. 10 raised to power 9 is equal to 1 GB. Here is the conversion chart of the memory capacity. Let's move towards the hard disk drive. Students, what is hard disk drive? Hard disk drive is in front of you. The physical shape is here in front of you. Students, hard disk drive HDD is the main storage unit of a computer. It can hold up to a few terabytes and can store thousands of movies, songs, and millions of documents. Hard disk drives are very fast at transferring data and are separated into two categories called internal hard disk drive and external hard disk drive. Students, beside the RAM and ROM, there is one more memory called internal memory or hard disk drive. Hard disk drive can be internal or can be external. Internal is inside your computer, connected to your computer, and it was connected to your computer while manufacturing of your computer. External hard disk drive is the one that you connect yourself. You buy yourself and you connect to your computer whenever you want. Otherwise, you can put that hard disk drive which you have purchased into your cabinet. About the size of the hard disk drive, if we talk, it holds up to a few terabytes. Students, how many it can be? Terabytes, only 1 terabytes equals to 1024 GB. So GB is the capacity, lots of capacity is. GB stores lots of data, lots of information and instructions. TB is greater than GB. 1024 GB equals to 1 TB, like previously you have learned. So here it stores data up to TB, so it means it stores data millions or thousands of movies, songs, documents. Then internal devices are installed inside the computer, and external hard disk drives are portable. You can connect your computer or you can take it anywhere with yourself. It is the main storage unit of a computer, like RAM and ROM. It is also the main storage unit of a computer if it is internal. If it is external, again you can take it with yourself anywhere, and you can store data. It is very easy for transferring of data as well. Now students, see your homework. Today you will receive these worksheets. Draw the map of computer memory classification. Computer memory classification, in the previous times you had only drawn the map of primary memory because you had learned about primary memory, but this time you have learned about secondary memory as well. So you will draw the whole map firstly start from storage or memory, then it is divided into primary and secondary, then primary memory classification and secondary memory classification both. The whole map you will draw here. The next question is, what is memory capacity? Students, memory capacity is uh, like we measure storage capacity in bytes. Bytes are like liters for liquid. For example, for milk and water, or for any other liquid we use liter. Yes, for computer digital information, measuring of computer digital information, we use bytes and bits. Yes, um, this is the basic unit of information, like kb, mb, gb, tb. These are the measuring storage capacity. You will write here. Then next question is here, fill in the blanks. 1 byte equals to what? 1 kb equals to what? You know. Watch your video lecture more if you need. Of course you will need. Watch it more than 2 to 3 times. Define secondary or external memory, not internal. Define secondary or external memory. Secondary memory is the one that has indirect access to the processor. It is also called as the external memory. Then it is used to store data, as well as it is used to transfer data from one digital device to another digital device. Students, in question number 1, you will draw this whole map. Yes, you will draw. And in the second last question, in which you are asked to write down the different types of secondary memory, then you will write about magnetic disk, that is HDD, hard disk drive, optical disk, compact disk, digital versatile disk, Blu-ray disk, flash memory, memory card, USB drive. Then write about HDD. About HDD, what you will write? You will write that HDD is also the main storage unit of a computer. It can be internal hard disk drive, or hard disk drive is divided into internal and external. Internal is connected to your computer, and external you can connect to your computer or you can take with yourself anywhere.